Hello everybody, thank you for watching Crazy Narcissist Ex-Girlfriend. Today I want to talk about new red flags that you guys should be aware of after having an abusive narcissistic relationship. You have your old red flags, the ones that you've always heard about and known about, people to watch out for, things to watch out for that people do. But now we have a new set of red flags. And I'm going to go over some that I think are, very legitimate and you should watch out for. Some signs that you should watch out for right in the beginning if you're dating somebody. I just did a video about maybe you shouldn't date right after a relationship, but at some point you're going to want to date. Maybe that's now for you. And you may have found yourself in patterns of these relationships. So you guys don't need me to say this. You guys don't need me to, you shouldn't need me to go over, a list, a big long list of things you need to watch out for, and you kind of hold that and you refer to it. Come on, man, you guys have been through this, and there is hope. You guys think, I get this a lot. You guys think you're ruined. You're not ruined. It's how you feel now. That's why I don't think you should date right away. You have a lot to offer somebody else. You have more to offer now. You'll be more appreciative of them, of their honesty. It's true love. It'll be real love with somebody healthy. They'll love you back, But here's just some things. And I think this should, be things you guys already know and should at least, ring home with you and say, oh yeah, no shit. But when you are dating somebody and it's going too fast right off the bat, that is a huge red flag. Okay. And I know you fall in love with somebody, you can fall in love quick. And I know if you're really attracted to somebody, you really like them, you want to be around them, but somebody that wants to be with you every second, on the phone with you all the time, texting all the time from day one, and you start noticing things like, you say, I'll text you back later, and it's like a couple hours later, they're like, why haven't you texted me back? Stuff like, come on. Stop that shit. Okay? Don't do that. Don't play games with people anymore. And don't fall for someone right away. That's why it's so important, I think, to be by yourself. Learn to be comfortable with yourself. Learn to trust your own opinions again, But when you have somebody that's complimenting the hell out of you, oh man, you're amazing. Oh, you know this. You know this love bombing stuff. You guys will see this. And you can't ignore it. You can't say, oh, they're a little bit different than my ex. They're doing it differently. So what? Somebody that's an act of desperation. Somebody that's just so bombing you and just thinks you're just so incredible right off the bat. I always say, I'm not that great. I'm pretty great, I guess, maybe, but I'm not that great, man. Someone just started love bombing the hell out of you immediately. Those compliments and those gifts, tons of gifts right away. Offer to pay for stuff all the time. Now, I'm from down south. I was raised a gentleman. I open the doors for women, car doors, and I shut them, and I just have this tendency to always want to pay. And it's hard to let a woman pay for me, but I've learned to let women do that, But right off the bat, someone wants to pay for everything and do everything, and that's kind of controlling, And you got to be aware of what they expect in return. That's an old red flag. Someone buys you drinks all night, you just met, and then, oh, guess what they want to do? They want you to go home with them. They expect it, right in the beginning, they start coming up and telling you about childhood abuse when it's kind of inappropriate, or right when you met them. They don't need to be doing that shit. Throwing out empathy for you. Talking about abusive relationships, abusive past, their parents were abusive, their parents are, this and that. And I'm not saying you have to stay away from all those people. A lot of us came from backgrounds like that. but it's the, you know, talking about it, obsessing about it, and look at some of the old past things that have happened to them that they're talking about. And if they're not showing the same emotion, if they're showing kind of like the same emotion as they would for something good or something happy, that doesn't match. When they do things, and I've said this a lot before, when what their actions don't match their words, that's a big red flag. That's danger. Okay? When they keep telling you they're going to do this or they're going to do that and they don't do it, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, and they don't do it, those are big red flags. Okay? When they aren't giving their true opinion and all their opinion is totally yours, when they like everything you like, when they're into everything you're into, when they want to watch the movie you want to watch and they want to eat what you want to eat and they want to do all this and they never really give a true opinion, that's not healthy. I'm not saying they're a narcissist. I'm saying these are signs that these just straight aren't good. That's not good. Someone that can't give their opinion, someone that can't, you know, it's just not good, guys. Okay? And lastly, and very important, be careful when you find yourself feeling sorry for them. I tend to stay away from people I feel sorry for. Just kind of a little rule I have now. If I always feel sorry for you all the time, I kind of just want to stay away from you, to be honest. And I don't mean you guys healing from this. I understand this, but I'm talking about, I know people that, I mean, it's just a constant call you up and they're always going through shit and they always want you to feel sorry for them, really is what they want. They want that sympathy and empathy. But just like how these guys do this in the beginning is they throw out that line of empathy and try and see who bites. And if you bite that, they know they got you. They know, oh, here's a nice person that likes to take care of people, help people out. You know, and they start telling you, oh, I had this happen to me and that happened to me. And you start feeling sorry for them. No. Okay, guys, we need people that are healthy. We don't need to take care of people, you know, please people anymore, stuff like that. I don't know how many of you people are like that. But, you know, it's nice to be like that in a relationship, but it needs to go both ways. You need to receive that as well, not just give it. And that's another red flag. You find yourself giving all the time and not getting back. Not good. I hope some of these helped you, but like I said, you guys should know, you know, through this learning process of figuring out your ex and what they are and the things they did to you, and while you're away from them, you start seeing them and understanding how bad they were. You should be able to remember those things when you meet another person and not just say, oh, here's a whole new face. It's a whole new person. You guys know how similar your stories are to mine and to other people you hear, you know, about our exes. So these people are very similar, and you see these similar traits, you have to pay attention. And if you're finding yourself desperate to be with somebody, that's not good, because what you're going to do is you're going to do this again. Or you're going to be with a drunk or a drug addict or something, you know, a criminal, whatever. So trust your own opinion, okay? Don't forget these things. Don't forget what your ex did. Don't forget the love bombing stage that you guys all fell in love with, okay? Thank you. Any questions, please ask me. I always say that. You want to email me, that's fine. It's just crazynarcissistexgirlfriend@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Love yourself first. Bye-bye.